Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your girl Halimo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I never thought the day would come and I say that, but yeah, it's here. So if you love spooky stories, jinn stories, scary stories, heartbreak stories, I gotcha. This is your place. Hope you subscribed already. Yeah. You have to subscribe to join the club. You get what I mean? Yeah. So, anyways, let's get into the story. So there lived a family in this village. Now this family were happy, too happy. This family contained a father, a mother, two sons, and a daughter. Now they were so happy that the neighbors would be like, what's going on in that house? Like, what's making these people happy? Mind you, they are not rich. They are not rich. They're just fair. Yeah. You know how money does not buy happiness? That's what we say when we are poor. That's what we tell ourselves. But yeah, no, this family were extremely happy. Like you will be sad and you'll be like, you know what? Let me go to that family. They might help me and rub off their happiness on me. And believe it or not, they do. Somebody just feels sad or down and they go to that family and they come out motivated and happy. Like something about that family was just so good. Yeah. Now that happiness did not continue. You too happy? The world hates you. Just know that you cannot be happy for too long. You get? So now it started with small things like hearing knocks on their doors, hearing whispers across the house, and footsteps. At first, they blamed each other. They'll be like, "Yo, why are you knocking at my door? I didn't knock at your door. You did, bro. Like, stop knocking at my door. It's annoying." And like, who's working in the middle of the night? Why are you guys not asleep? Why are you guys awake? Why are you guys making noise for the people? Sleep. And started like that, yeah? They hear such stuff, they blame each other. They be like, mm-hmm. Now, things didn't stop there. Some days later, things started changing for real, for real. The father wakes up angry, pissed off. He does not want to talk to anybody. The lovely father they had, nah, that's not him. He changed completely. The mother will start arguing with the father out of nowhere. She'll be like, "Oh, you're cheating on me. I have heard that you're cheating on me. You're always coming late. Yo, ha." The sons started fighting each other and blaming each other for stealing each other's money. The little daughter stopped eating completely. They need to force her for her to eat. And finally, the family stopped talking to each other, stopped doing things with each other. The lovely family who were always together, always happy, always treating each other well, they stopped doing things completely together. They will avoid each other's eyes. This continued for days. One night, one of the boys was heard screaming very loudly, and the family came running to his room. And when they asked him, "What happened? Why are you screaming?" He was like, I saw him. I saw him. He was standing on top of my bed." And they were like, "Who? Who was standing on top of your bed?" And he was like, "Father. Father was standing on top of my bed." Everybody looked at each other and they were like, "What?" And the father swore. He was like, "Wallahi, I don't even know what this guy is talking about. I didn't leave my bed the whole night. What are you talking about?" And the boy was shaking. He was terrified. He was like, "No. Wallahi, I saw him. He was standing on top of me. Like his eyes were so dark. Like he was talking. He was saying things in a language that I could not understand." But the father completely denied. He was like, "He is crazy. I don't know what he's talking about." So the family told the boy, "I think you're just dreaming. Go back to bed." The mother also started seeing things. Things like black shadows in the room, in the kitchen, in the hallways. At first, she tried to ignore and was like, maybe it's the kids sneaking around to go get snacks. But no, this kept on growing and growing and growing. These shadows were not human shadows. And she was like, "What the hell are these?" The little sister went completely mute. She would not talk. She would not say anything. She would just stare at the wall. So this family started avoiding each other completely. Now, one day, the electricity went. You know how when electricity goes and all the whole family comes together and now they start reconnecting and stuff? That was the thing that was happening there. Yeah, the whole family came to the living room. They sat there. Now, as they were sitting, trying to talk about the incidents that were happening, trying to reconnect, all of a sudden, the little girl spoke. The little girl that I told you went mute, started speaking in a voice that was not hers. And she said, "You think you love each other, but that's a lie that you keep on telling yourselves and the other people." After hearing that, the father started reading Quran slowly, and the daughter fainted. And after she woke up, she couldn't remember anything that she said and went back to her mute self. Now, after some time, this family started going absolutely crazy. They started attacking each other, fighting each other. Before it was avoiding each other and not talking to each other, but this time it got physical. One day, the two brothers pushed the girl from the stairs. She broke her neck and she was hospitalized. Yes, the other day, the father beat up the mom. And when they asked him why, he was like, "I don't remember doing this. I don't remember touching her. I don't know what is happening." Now, instead of them going and, started going for ruqya and, being like, maybe this is a ain, they didn't. They kept on staying in the house. They kept on fighting each other to an extent that they could not stop it no more. They changed completely. The parents stopped working and feeding their kids, and the neighbors were concerned. They went to visit the house and asked them what is going on. But the minute they entered the house, they were not welcomed as usual. The smiles, the fruits, the food, it was not there. The only thing that they got was cold stares and questioned like, "What do you guys want? When are you guys leaving? Please leave. We're okay. We don't want you guys' help." And the neighbors just walked away and let them be. After a few days, the neighbors reported that they had loud screams, arguments coming from that family's house, and then silence. And the next morning, when they visited the house again to make sure everybody was okay, there was nobody in the house. Everybody was gone. No signs of forced entry, no blood, no packed things. Just poof, the family disappeared out of nowhere. And the police concluded that they just fled away because of domestic stability. But one thing did not make sense: their shoes. All of their shoes were in front of the house, as usual, how they used to be. After the family's disappearance, the relatives decided to go and clean the house and, get what's left there. Yeah. Now, when they went there, they saw a black cloth with each and every one of the family's names written on them and their heads, knots of cloths, which were there. And the relatives thought to themselves, "This is not a natural thing. This is sihr, and someone did it." Now, the most scary discovery the family found was these names, these clothes, these knots, they were brand new. Like somebody came inside this house and just placed them a few hours ago. The relatives called in for a family meeting to know what happened to their lost family. Yeah? Now, as the meeting was going on, in the middle of the meeting, people started crying, people started talking how good this family was and stuff. Now, one of them started laughing, and this was Khalida, the father's younger, the, fa- the father's older sister. She started laughing and then changed to crying. Now everybody was curious and they were like, "What is happening? What is happening?" Like they started going to her and were like, "Khalida, what is happening? Are you okay?" And Khalida broke down and started confessing. Let's talk about Khalida. Khalida was a widow who was living alone in the same village, same neighborhood as her brother. Now, Khalida hated her brother just because she believed that he took most of the inheritance of their father. Now, that was not the case. They had 50-50. She didn't believe that and thought he took most of the inheritance and he robbed her haq. Now she hated that this family was happy after robbing her. She was like, how are they so happy after taking what belonged to me? This is not fair. I have to get to them. Now, one day, she decided to visit a man who's known for doing sihr and black magic. He promised her that this sihr will not hurt them but create distance between them. They forgot something. Sihr does not take instructions, it grows and spreads, looks for weaknesses. The rules that the man gave her were simple: bury knotted hair with their names and bury it in the house. And make sure every single month you go there to renew it. And the man also warned her if things started getting physical and the family started turning on each other physically, she should not look for him. But she ignored that because she just wanted revenge. She started going to the family, putting sihr in each and every room of the family. Now, at first, she was like, it's not going to do that much to them. Yeah, it will just create a division and they will hate each other. What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, baby, a lot is going to change. A lot. Now, when she found out that the families are having fights, like they're not happy, they are as happy that they used to be, she started laughing. She started enjoying. She was like, oh, I love this. I love it. But yo, the first incident happened where they broke the daughter's neck. And she was like, yo, what the man said is finally happening. They are turning to each other physically. But at first she didn't go looking for him at first. She waited to see what can really happen. Till one day she heard that the father, her brother, is beating his wife. She was like, hell no. And she went back looking for the man. Now he told her to not come looking for him. When she went to his shop, he was nowhere to be found. The neighbors told her that he moved away last night. And he said, if a woman comes looking for me, tell her, I already warned you, and this is all on you. Don't come looking for me. And finally, when she found out that the family were missing, she was confused. She didn't know who to turn to, who to ask questions. What really happened to my family? Where did they go? What happened to my brother? What happened to his kids and wife? She didn't have anybody to ask that because they're going to be like, we also don't know, lady. So she started hunting for this man. She looked for him and looked for him and looked for him. And finally, she found him. Now, when she found him, she asked him, what happened? What really happened to this family? And the man told her, we did sihr on them, forgetting that sihr does not take instructions. It grows. And the more divided this family became, the more it grew, the more it took them. Now, that's the thing about sihr. If sihr is done to you and there's nothing you do about it, you don't go for ruqya, you don't go for someone who treats it or takes it out of you, that thing will grow, grow, and grow till it takes over your body. After that confession, Khalida went crazy. She started hitting herself, she started choking herself, she started laughing and also crying. And the relatives were like, this is not normal. We need to take her to the mental hospital. Now, if you're a bad person, nobody will want you around. None of the family wanted to keep her in their homes to care for her. They all said, nope, 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 I don't want to keep her, I don't want to keep her. If it was you, you wouldn't keep someone who did sihr on their younger brother, would you? No, you wouldn't. So the whole family refused to take her. And finally, she was abandoned in a mental health hospital. Now, in the mental health hospital, she was she found the people that she's alike with. She didn't like that. Remember how lonely she was before? Yeah, the loneliness just increased. Now the people around her are mad people. Yeah, just like her. And finally, she decided to unalive herself. She was found in her room, gone. Now, The police concluded that she choked herself with a cloth and there was a lot of marks on her neck. So we don't know if she killed herself for real, or whatever she did just came back to her. We cannot tell that. But she died. Moral of story. Number one, your enemies might be closer than you think. This man's sister was the end of his whole family. Number two, sihr is really, really powerful. And if you don't do anything about it, if you see signs and you be like, ah, this is nothing, oh baby, you are ruining yourself. You need to see the slightest hints that you get, you need to run to the Quran. Yes. And number three, always read your adhkars. Always. Whenever you're leaving the house, read your adhkar. Blast Quran in your houses, in your rooms. And just be careful because they can't hurt you when you're surrounded by the word of Allah. Yeah. And that is the end of our story. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Limo is posting. Limo got juice. And you all need to take a sip. So yeah, see you next